All right, everybody. Thank you very much for taking time out of your day to be here. Today's presentation is called Getting Started Trading. So first of all, how many people are brand new to this company? How many people have joined within the last couple of weeks, haven't really got the trading started? Just drop a 1 in the chat. Just want to kind of get a vibe and see where people are coming in from and how long they've been with us. All right, Madeline, you're new. Perfect. All right, perfect. Thank you. All right, everybody. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to get right into the presentation so we can maximize our time because we have another call right after this. So my name is Nicholas Lau. I am from Dallas, Texas. I am an Emerald with B. And joining me today will be the Sniper Queen Rashila Smith from Chicago. I know a lot of you guys know her and follow her. She's done some great and amazing things for this team. So you get to hear from her live today. So let me go ahead and get these slides up. Let me see. All right, if you can see my slide, you can just drop a 2 in the chat. Just drop a 2 in the chat if you can see my slides. And obviously you guys can hear me, so we're good. All right, perfect. Thank you very much, everybody. All right, so getting started trading with Rashila and myself. Let me just go ahead and get to the next slide. All right, so in this presentation, here's what we'll cover: why Forex trading, why Fintech, financial technology, how to set up your broker trading account, how to set up your Metatrader4 app, how to use our apps like Shift and Titan, what is binary trading, how to use the NFX app, and how to set up your binary account and take a trade. All right, so first thing I want to go over is, life with trading, life without trading. So without trading, most ways to supplement your income are going to require other people. Okay, so I've done many things in my life, from owning my own restaurants and stores, real estate, e-commerce, affiliate marketing, network marketing, whatever the case may be. Everything I have done up until I entered this industry required me to have another person on the other end of that transaction for me to make a sale or me to make an income. With trading, you have a way to supplement your income without anyone else. It's just you and the charts, right? So as long as you take that time to trade, nobody has to know when you're trading. Nobody has to know how much money you're making. It's a perfect way to make money without having to involve other people. Plus, it's worldwide. It's a remote business. As long as you have your device with you, you can travel around the world and keep trading. So it's really phenomenal. Without trading, you're either stuck at your job without a plan, or the plan can be costly. I remember when I was at a job and I was thinking about all these ideas, what I can do, everything I kind of came up with required a pretty big initial investment. But with trading, you could actually start with a minimal capital. We have people on our team from developing countries around the world, and they'll get their trading account started with $50, $100, something minimal, but they're able to scale that up because they use good risk management and they use discipline. Now, without trading, most other income options do not have good flexibility and freedom. With trading, time freedom, because the markets are open 24 hours a day, 5 days a week, 7 days a week. With crypto, you make your schedule. Trading is not going to take over your life. Trading becomes a part of your life, and that's what I really love about it. Okay, let me just let a few people in here. Okay, perfect. All right, so Fintech, which is financial technology. Now, Fintech are technologies, tools, or platforms that assist and improve financial transactions and services. And that's what the three brothers, the Islam brothers that own this company, that's what they are. They're a financial tech hub. Yes, we have a network marketing component, but they want to be known as a financial tech company first. That's who they want to compete with. So a little brief history of financial technology. Okay, if you go back into the 1800s, the electric telegraph was introduced for the first time. You see those back in like movies you watch where the boats are sending messages like SOS and all that. That was like the original form of text messaging to get a message across to somebody. 1950, the Diners Club released their first universal credit card. So now we have Visa, Master, Discover, so many other options. I mean, we have crypto cards, and that all started back into the 1950s. Now, in 1982, the world was introduced to Trade Plus. That is an online brokerage platform. You have tons of online brokerage platforms now. You have like Ameritrade, Charles Schwab, the list goes on, but that actually started way back in 1982, okay? But because of technology, how accessible the internet is, and how cost effective it is, now it's more widely known. 2009, I remember this year very clearly, the first version of Bitcoin was released. Now, if any of us had bought any Bitcoin in 2010, let's say you bought $1,000 worth of Bitcoin in 2010, and for some reason you hung on to it, it'd be worth about $116 million right now. And in 2014, Apple Pay was launched. I love Apple Pay. I love being able to go into a store. You leave your wallet at home, whatever the case may be. You use your phone. You can, buy your groceries, buy a sandwich, whatever the case may be. It's an amazing technology to just scan your phone and be able to, buy things. And now, I don't know if some of you all have seen these little Amazon stores where you just walk into the store, you scan it with your phone, you pick up whatever you want and leave the store. You don't even have to talk to anybody, and just charges it directly to your Amazon account. Those are amazing. I've seen them in the airports, and it's phenomenal technology. So now where we are at, we are able to take the financial industry and put it into our phone. So many years ago, not even many years ago, let's say 30 years ago, a lot of people, when they had to put a trade in, they would have to call their broker on the phone and execute a trade. You'd have to wait, the markets are moving. But now you could do everything from the touch of your phone. You could do it, while you're on the bus, on the airplane, at the beach, in your bed, whatever the case may be. It's so seamless how we can trade nowadays. So how to set up your trading account. All right, for those of you that haven't set up your trading account, I want you to log into your phone, whether it's an Android or an iPhone, your Google Play Store or your App Store, download Metatrader4, okay, MT4. That's the logo you'll be looking for. And, we're going to go over how to pick a broker and how to log into MT4. Let me just check the chat. Drop a 3. Everybody still good? Everybody following? I just want to make sure everybody's good. Just drop a 3 if you guys are following. All right, perfect. Thank you very much. All right, and just keep letting people in. I see a lot of people still coming in. Awesome. All right, so we cannot recommend a broker to you on a live webinar, okay? The company does not allow that. So what you want to do, just do a Google search, Forex brokers reviews to 2021, do your due diligence, see which broker has what you want, and just sign an account with them. All brokers are free. I don't think any of them charge. And then once you have your account set up, you have, 2 options. You can have a live account or a demo account. If you have a live account, you could fund it. The easiest way to fund accounts is with Bitcoin, but they should have some other options. And for a demo account, just stay in demo until you're ready to trade with live money. It's all the same. So you have your iPhone set up and you have your Android set up. So when you're on your iPhone setup, when you go and click settings here at the bottom, you'll have an option for a new account. Okay. Now what's going to happen is when you went to whatever broker you picked and you created your account and you logged in and you created your demo account, they're going to send you an email. And when they send you that email, it's going to have your username and it's going to have your password. Now you go to the new account, you're going to search for your broker. You're going to search for their name. And then once you search for their name, then you can go ahead and log in your credentials. Now on Android, it's a little bit different. It's this plus sign here. They don't make it too obvious like it says new account, but that's how it works. Give me 1 second. Let me just, Donald, I got you, buddy. Thank you very much. All right, perfect. There we go. All right, so when you log in, so like I said, you log into your existing account and then you come up here, whether it's Android or whether it's iPhone, you'll have something similar here. Put in the name of your broker, it'll populate, it'll tell you if it's a live account, demo account, or whatever server number they gave to you, then just go ahead and log in from there. Now, what I'm going to do right now is turn the call over to a very good friend of mine, one of the hardest working people on the team. She brings immense value to everybody. You guys see all the testimonials of people getting results and, attributing it to things that they've learned from this lady. So without further ado, Rashila Smith, the floor is all yours. Let's drop some fire in the chat, some ones in the chat for Rashila. There we go. All right, Rashila, you there?
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, because this is like I'm working off my computer and then I got the phone has my, I'm using my audio from the phone. So, okay.
I got you.
Cool. Did you want to go ahead and unshare your screen?
Yeah. Let me go ahead and do that. So Rashila's going to show you how to use some of these apps, and then I'll come back in a little bit later. Go ahead.
What's up, guys? Thanks for logging in with me today. So just to go ahead and get started, guys, the first thing I want you to know before you even dive into using the Shift app at all, is you need to get the basic information right here from the WOW Academy, right here where it says Forex Basic. Okay, so log into the WOW Academy, click Forex Basics. This is going to give you all the basic information about how to make money in the Forex market. All these videos are short. It takes like exactly like an hour and 21 minutes. I mean, that's the same length of a movie, right? So go ahead and watch those videos, okay? The next thing you want to do is from there, over time, while you're doing that, knock out a basic masterclass. These classes are an hour each. So knock these out. This is going to help you no matter what, because it's going to give you information about market structure, which is what I use as far as when I'm looking at the charts, market structure, support and resistance line 1 and 2, right? And then the HD mastery. Also a really good one is supply and demand, right? So just go through these, guys. This is pretty much the meat and potatoes of how you're gonna have be able to make money using the apps. So I'll go over this. I'll come back to this in a second, but what I want to do is just go ahead and screen share the Shift app so I can kind of like show you guys a little bit about the app. 1 second. Okay. So, okay, no matter what, you guys, you want to have access to all 4 of these apps on the bottom. I mean, not 4, really, all 8. The second to last row and then the last row, right? But the apps that we're going to talk about today, well, I'm going to talk about is Shift app and Titan, because these are my favorite. So Shift app. So these are the pairs right here. They come up like this. The first thing you want to do is turn on your notifications up here at the top with the bell. And then you're going to see another thing that says, Telegram notification. So that way you'll get Shift alerts from both ends, from Telegram and from the app. Okay. So let's look at this pair right here, USD JPY. So basically this is Gus, and he's telling us like, hey, I'm looking at USD JPY, US dollar over Japanese yen. We're going to enter this trade for buy at 110.6, okay? And then all we're going to do is copy and paste the trade alerts where it says take profit and stop loss. So real quick, I'm going to go ahead and show you guys how to do that. If you can let people in the waiting room, guys. Okay, so here is the Metatrader4 app. Basically, you go over here and you click Metatrader. Then you look for the currency, a pair that's associated with the trade alert. And then that's USD, JPY. You want to go ahead and click trade. So the first thing you want to do is asking for the stop loss. So then you go over here to the Shift app and you want to copy your stop loss. Then you go over here back to the MetaTrader and you paste in the stop loss, and it says paste from the Shift app, right? Then you go over here to take profit, delete that, go back over here and select your take profit. I'll go ahead and put in take profit 2 since take profit 1 already hit. Okay, so I go back over here and I'll paste in my take profit, and then it said it was a buy, so select buy by market, and I've entered the trade. Okay, so that's how you copy and paste trade alerts from here. Now, just a little bit of tip about what I do. I'm gonna go over to the next app. 1 second here. Titan app. Okay. So right here on the Titan app, this is one of my favorite apps too, because it gives you trade alerts for like stocks and indices. Now the Shift app is going to give you trade alerts for Forex pairs and gold, I believe. So for this one, we're going to do indices and stock. So same principle, you just open up the trade alert and then you look for the pair, which is DE30 or German 30. Is letting you know that we're going to enter this pair at 15,774, and this is going to be a sell. The important thing, guys, is when these trade alerts come out, you want to make sure you enter the market at the place where they say it to, okay? Then it says we're going to copy and paste the take profit, and then we're going to do the stop loss. Also, you want to scroll down and get a little deeper in it. Some of the educators, they post the I guess their trading view chart to show you how the move is supposed to look. So that way you get a visual. And this is an intraday trade, and it was one already. So let's go ahead and dive into this real quick. So let's go back over here to the Metatrader. Let's go into German 30. If you could let them in to the call, please. And then click trade. So stop loss. So copy the stop loss, then go back over here to the Metatrader and then delete that first number and then go back in and paste your stop loss. Okay. Then go back over to the Titan app and collect your take profit. So let's do 5. And then you go back over to Metatrader and then you paste that number here. And it said it was a sell. So then you would just click sell. Oh, the market is closed. I can't do that one. Okay, cool. So you guys get the gist of it, right? So let me just show you a little thing here about German 30, what I like to do. So typically before I place the trades, when they post the trade alerts, a lot of times I don't get these in particular because they're overnight during the London session and I'm knocked out. But any of the trade alerts on Shift and Titan, I kind of do this. So I'll go over here to the currency pair. I'll just do this one because I talked about this one first. But anyway, I'll just kind of like zoom to a higher time frame. I'll just do 1 hour here. Okay. So I'll zoom out and then I'll kind of like look at the whole market structure. So at this point, I'm looking at to see if the market is on an uptrend, a downtrend, or if it's sideways. If the market is moving sideways, you really don't want to mess with it anyway. If it's on an uptrend, okay, you know that when you see the trade alert and they say it's going to be a buy, then that's the correct move. If the market is on a downtrend and they say, okay, this is going to be a sell, then you know it's making a move. But if you happen to look at the market structure and it's going in an uptrend and they call it as a sell, then that's not going to be a good trade. So that's like a key thing that you can look at before you take the trade, okay? And make sure when you're taking the trades off these alerts, don't get in past 10 pips. You can get in like 10 pips or less, but after that, I wouldn't bother. I would just wait for like the next move, okay? So a lot of things that I like to do is I like to come over here to the trade alert. So here's German 30, and I'll kind of like mark up my chart exactly how they're doing it on the app. So what I want to do is I kind of want to do this on my trading view so you guys can see it a little better. Hold on 1 second.
All right, how's everybody enjoying this webinar? Drop some fire in the chat for Rashila. Or some ones, you know, whatever your phone allows. Thank you.
Okay, hold on 1 second. Let me just put up German 30. Okay. And then take this off. Okay, let me share my screen now. Can you guys see my screen or?
Yeah, you're good.
Okay. All right. So let me zoom out to a higher time frame, 1 hour. Okay, so the trade alert says to enter this trade on German 30 at 15,774. So what I do is kind of like I mark up the chart exactly what they're talking about on the trade alert. So 15774. So pretty much right in here somewhere. If you see my numbers right over here to the right hand side, that's where I'm operating from right here. If I can get up to 774, whatever. Okay, now take profit. This is a sell, 15762. So I'm looking for 15762. Something like that. And then after that, we have 15739. And then 15724. So I'll just talk about these since these was the 4 take profits that was hit. So here's the move right here from the trade alert. Hang on, this is it. This is it right here, because this was August 11th. So again, you got to read the notes off the trade alert. So if you look at the bottom at the date, it says August 11th at 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning. So right here, it says enter at 15,774. So this was the entry right here, okay? Then it says take profit one was at 15762. That's the next line that got hit. Actually, this one candle right here was pretty much the whole move for TP 1 through 4. So pretty much made money from there. And according to the alert, it was 50 pips. And that's cool. So 50 pips, if you times that by $10 or $5, you pretty much made some money, right? So this is kind of like how I do it as far as like the trade alerts. I kind of like look at market structure. I kind of like look at, I put in the information that's loaded on the trade alert, and that's how I do it. So she actually traded a pullback, and then it went back up again, right? So the next thing I want to show you is that's a secret that I do as far as trading. And what's cool about this, guys, is the fact that I like to catch like a certain number of pips, or I have pretty much a goal I set per day. Like if I want to like make $500 or $1,000 more, I set a goal every single day. So that's kind of like my recommendation for you guys when you're trading, is to pretty much have a goal that you're trying to set when you trade. It's super important, right? So again, here's the same move right here. It's in a smaller time frame, and the reason why is me personally, I like to scout. And so if I put this in a 5-minute time frame, it's just showing me the same thing. So pretty much 50 pips, right? So does that make sense, guys? You can type it in the chat or drop some fires or whatever. So the next thing I want to do really quickly is I want to switch gears, and I want to talk about Jay Adams' live session from yesterday, where I was able to catch $2,700 off of his live session. So who's ready to see that? Awesome. Okay.
Everybody's ready to see that one. Let's go.
Okay, cool. So let me zoom out a little bit. And then also let me go ahead and go to his live session. That's what I want to do too. So hold on one second. Let me pull that up, guys. Because I just ultimately want you guys to see stuff how I see it. Okay. So Justin Adams live session US 30. I mean, if this was live, you could just go ahead and just type over here in the chat if you have questions about what he's talking about. But let's go to his live stream from the 10th, which is right here. And it's dated right here, and it was 58 minutes. Okay. So okay, so examples right here. Let me put this on mute. Okay, so this was the move right here. Let me pause it. So what he did right here, guys, is this is what he typically does here. He pretty much marks up his charts and everything and use all his indicators. I don't use a lot of indicators. I just use support and resistance lines, trend lines, and that's it, right? And a 50 moving average. So he just basically used some trend lines here. He has some support and resistance line. So in creating that right here is a descending price channel. So right here, this market right here was the descending price channel. If you guys Google or look up Forex patterns, you'll learn a little bit about certain patterns, and price channel is one of them. So this is a descending price channel because the market was going down. But what he was looking for was to trade the breakout, which happened right here. So basically he was telling us to get into the market right here. Let me open up the screen. So can you guys see the full screen?
Yeah, I can see everything.
Okay. So this is the 15-minute time frame, and basically he said to enter right here, and it was going to take it all the way up to this level right here. So this red right here, if you see the number over here to the right, this is his stop loss for this trade for the US 30, right? Then he was able to give us a couple targets. He gave us take profit 1. Let me go ahead and speed up the this a little bit so you guys can see it a little bit more. He gave us take profit 1, 2, and 3. Here it is right here. 1, 2, and 3, right? So right here it was already in profit. So I actually got in a little bit below where he's supposed to get in at, right? And then what happened was I actually kind of scalped this trade until it reached take profit 1. So let me go ahead over to let me get out of this, and then I want to go over to my trading view. Because when he does his sessions, or Miss J does her sessions that I'm on, I actually come over here to my trading view and I mark up my chart exactly how he did it. So that's what I did right here. I basically did the same price channel that he created on his call, right? And then I did my same little things that he did. I put my entry right here, take profit 1, which was the breakout, take profit 2, 3, and 4, right? Now, let me just zoom in some more. Zoom out. 1 second. So, okay, so this candle right here that I'm on with the dotted line, that was when the New York Stock Exchange opened at 8:30 Central. So at that point, that really wasn't the area to get in, because at that time, everybody's jumping into the market at that time. So you pretty much have some drawback. If you see the wick right there, that long wick, that was drawback. Once the market opened, I actually got in at the end of that candle when it was on drawdown. So when it was on drawdown, I entered multiple in multiple positions. So that's how I was able to get 12 positions that day. So when price started rising back up, because again, the trade alert or his live session indicated that it was going to go up anyway, I was already in the move, even though I got in on the drawdown. So when I got in on the drawdown and price was moving back up, that put me in profit. And so I actually did that, and I stayed in that trade all the way until take profit 1, which was right here. Okay. And so the fact that I made $2,700 off 12 trades from the entry all the way to take profit 1, guys, you know how much I would have been 5 figures up if I had stayed in the trade all the way to take profit 4, right? So that's how I really trade the live sessions. So basically just get on the live sessions, just show up like I talk about all the time, right? And then just listen to what they're saying and just watch. And that's pretty much all I did. I just sat there and watched what he was talking about. When he said to get in, I got in. As I saw the drawdown happening, I got in for buys as that candle was going up. I mean, as the candle was going down, I got in for buys or bullish positions. And then on the next candle, as it started rising up, I was already in profit until it went all the way to take profit 1. So that's how you can do that. Now, if you decide to stay in the trades, cool. You can go ahead and modify your trade, right, to include, stop loss now. So now, let's say, for example, let me do this real quick.
Rashila, you have one question. It says your mic.
Yeah, give me 1 second, okay?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's just say I'm in profit from entry all the way to take profit, right? And let's just say I want to move the stop loss. So I'm not going to move the stop loss until I get to take profit 2. And at that point, I'm going to be at my entry, which is pretty much a break even area, right? Now, as price continue to goes up to take profit 3, I'm just going to continue to bring up my stop loss to trail the profits up, right? So again, if it hits take profit 3, then I'm going to keep moving it up. And then take profit 4, I mean, you already made money from entry all the way to take profit 2 if it bounced back. But as you see on here, it just continued up the whole time, right? So that's how you just trail the stop loss. And how you do that is just like get the number over here on the right hand side, and then from there you can be able to just modify the trade in the app. So hold on, I'll check the chat now. Yeah, hold on one second. Oh, okay. So did you guys miss what I said about how did I make the 12 positions? Was that one of the questions?
Yeah, that was one of the questions.
Okay. So basically on the 8:30 candle right here, when the market was going into drawdown, that's when I entered in multiple positions as that candle was going into drawdown. And because I knew he said that the market this was going to be a buy order, I actually just put in buy orders 12 times as it was going down, as the candle was going down, or as the market was going down during that 8:30 time. Then 8:45, when the next candle formed, which is about like right here, this candle here, I mean, it continued to go up. I was in profit because I got in down here while it was going in drawdown. Okay. And so, after that happened, that's kind of like the key. That's kind of like what I do. That's key. If I see there's going to be some drawdown, but the market, the move is going to be something I'm trying to take up, or if it's going for a sell, I want to make sure I catch the candle in a drawdown before it makes its move, so I can catch multiple positions. So it's kind of like hard to describe outside of this unless you guys see it. If I'm doing it on a live session. So what I might try to do is if Justin Adams has another live session, I would just invite you guys to meet me on my Zoom link, and we can kind of like watch the live sessions just from my Zoom link, and I can kind of like toggle back and forth to kind of show you exactly how I do it. But I mean, that's basically how to do it. Let me see. No, I didn't take multiple entries at once. I just like as the candle kept moving into drawdown, and I saw it going down still. That's when I entered in. Yeah, it's kind of like a quick thing. It has to do with like having experience. It takes practice. I mean, you're not gonna get this like right away. I'm just telling you what I did. Yeah, so you can modify it after, exactly, into the trade and then modify it after. No, so all 12 positions, when I got in down here at the entry, it was 12 positions. So, as I was putting them in, I kept going in, putting in the take profit that I wanted. So I always just kind of like modified my trade just to put in my take profit. And then I really didn't put a stop loss because I'm a scalper. I know that I'm getting out of the trade early. So, that's just what I did. But when you're new, I totally recommend you using a stop loss all the time. Okay. All right. And let me just make sure I'm checking the chat. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Yep, yep, yep. Yeah. Okay, hold on one second. I'm trying to scroll through everything, guys. Give me 1 second, please. So no, Rita. So when I entered my 12 positions, the take profit wasn't open. I modified the trade to include the take profits for each of those trades because I decided that I wanted to get out on those trades. If I didn't, then I would have just left it open and just, manually swiped out for the trades. But I just wanted to end it at the same. So that's why I included the stop, not the stop loss, the take profit.
So, and I see a lot of
Yeah,
people
yeah,
have questions. So tomorrow, what we'll do is a Q&A session. That way,
that
so we
sounds
don't run
good.
it. Yeah, so we don't run into the next call.
So the next, well, I got a few minutes, but just give me like 1 other second. So the next thing, and then I'm gonna turn it back over to you, Nick. The last thing I want to say is when you trading, guys, have a trading plan. whether you use the apps or whether you get on the live session. So here's an example. My trading plan. Oops, I'm gonna drop this in the chat for you guys. But basically, what I like to do is I'm a scalper. There's multiple types of traders. This fits me the most. The next thing you want to do is kind of like figure out what session you want to trade in. So, you know, this is what I like to do. I like to trade the New York London overlap. And and that's usually around 7 a.m. to about 11 a.m. Sometimes it's a little less. I mean, I just look for a move and then I get out. I pick a couple currency pairs to trade. If I'm trading from the apps, I just get one of those currency pairs, or if I'm getting on a live session, it might be NAS 100 or it might be US 30, something. So, you know, just pick a few pairs if you're going to just do like if you're doing analyzing your own charts and stuff. Then pick a to trade. So kind of like when I was showing you over here, well, earlier, just collect a couple pips and then get out the trade. So that way it keeps it simple. You can kind of calculate, you know, how much you're doing every day, and then also use a stop loss. Risk only like 2 or 3%. I have 10 because that's just what I do. For me, everybody's different. I've been doing this for a while. So for you guys, I recommend something lower, like 2 or 3. Set trading goals just every day, kind of figure out like how much you want to make. Go into the trading day every day. Like, hey, I want to make 300 a day, 500 a day, $1,000 a day, right? That way, if you hit that goal, you feeling kind of good. If you don't, and you still made some money, that's still a win, right? You could still live to see another day, and then just quit trading for the day and go back the next day fresh, because you can get caught up revenge trading, doing a whole bunch of crazy, being greedy, and that'll just like mess you up. And then kind of journal your trades and kind of like write down what you've done. So guys, that's my time. I'm gonna turn the call back over to Nick. Thank you guys. Hope you guys got some, you know, good nuggets from what I was able to give you guys. And I hope you can like watch this video again and apply it.
Awesome. Thank you very much, Rashila. Drop some fire, some ones in the chat for the Sniper Queen. Absolutely amazing. So let me just get right back into these slides. Give me just a second. So like Rashila is going over, Shift has put up some amazing results. Shift has been slapping really hard, as my good buddy Ali likes to say, 2,400 pips in that last month. And Titan, which is the app that you're going to get those trades from, Justin Adams, Ronaldo, Miss J. That is the WS Titan. And that did 23,000 pips last month. Absolutely stunning numbers. All right. So for those of you that are Gold Prime members, okay, so there's 2 ways to get Titan. You could either add it on to your existing package, or you're a Gold Prime member. Now, if you upgrade your account to Gold Prime, then you're going to get more access to working with Rashila and her sessions, because you need to have those tools that she's using. You need to have those programs as well. So you could always reach out to Rashila on Instagram right there. Now, what I'm going to talk about next is Nitro Forex. How many binary traders do we have in here? How many people have been on sessions with Sniper H and Chris, and they're now educators for the company? I want to know how many people have done some binary trading. Me. All right, cool. All right, so what is Nitro Forex? What is the difference between Nitro Forex and regular Forex? Okay, well, Nitro Forex is you're trading against time rather than targets. Like what Rashila was just showing you, you're trading for targets. You have your stop loss, you have your take profits. There's different ways you can go about it. But with Nitro Forex, you're literally taking a trade. In our case, anywhere from 1 minute to 5 minutes. At the end of that 1 or 5 minutes, if your number is better than the number that you entered at, you win the trade. So that's why we call it money in minutes. And it's available just like Forex, 24 hours a day, 5 days a week. And you can even trade crypto on the weekends. All right, so let me give you a little bit of a demonstration on how to use the NFX app. Actually, let me log into the app real quick so I can show you a few things. All right, let's see here. All right, let me know when you can see my screen. Just drop a 1 in the chat. Can you see my screen? All right, so we come over here. All right, this is the NFX app, Nitro Forex. This app probably drops the most signals of all of the apps. Now, as you can see, actually, look at Sniper has a trade right now, the Australian dollar versus the Japanese yen. So if that activates anytime soon, but I can kind of give you a visual. I'll show you exactly how this works when I move back to my desktop. So you have all of these trades. Some are pending right now. Some are complete. You see Chris won a trade earlier on NZD USD. You come over here, you have the mastery section to show you exactly how to use the app. You got your leaderboard with Javed Khan. For those of you that are new to the company that don't know him, he is the director of binary trading. He is the documented #1 binary trader in the entire world, 22 years old, absolutely phenomenal. Now, let me show you exactly how this works. So let me go ahead and switch back to my desktop. Okay, let me just log into my demo account. All right, can you guys see my trading view? I'm not my trading view, my binary cent. Can you guys see it? Just drop it too. Hey, you like my hat? Thank you very much, Bobby. Appreciate that. More on that in a little bit. So, all right, so let's see. Let me go look at one of the trades. So like if we were setting up for Haresh's trade, Australian dollar versus the Japanese yen, okay? Now, typically speaking, you don't want to take any pair that's paying under 70%, but for the purposes of demonstration, we'll just come over here. So on his trade, it says enter at 81.48. So it's got a little ways to go up before we can enter this trade. So let's just say that this was a buy. We're going to do this 1 minute buy. I'm just going to call it. Now, what happens is at the end of this 1 minute, if my number is higher than the number that I entered at, then we win the trade. If it's lower, then you lose the trade. But the good thing is for those people that are busy individuals, those people just maybe they're not that patient or whatever, binary is really fun. Another thing is binary you get to do, with other people. You join these live sessions. You could do it by yourself if you want, but you join these live sessions and it's really fun because, we have people that are earning money at the exact same time. And it's a really good atmosphere, especially because they're really quick. So, when you enter that trade, in 5 minutes or less, you're going to have a result. So, we'll kind of see what happens here. It can go up, it can go down. It's, the market is moving right now. So that's pretty much it. So do you guys like what you see? You've seen different ways you can trade. That's what's great about this company. They give you so many different ways to trade. It is very, very fun. I actually enjoy it, especially, if we have any sort of binary marathons like we did in the past 7 hours. Look, I just won that trade. So that's it. It was a 1 minute trade and that is complete. So let me just go ahead and go back to my slides here. All right, so that's how you use the NFX app. Very quick, very easy. NFX is probably the easiest thing to learn. All right, so you set up your account, you fund your account, same thing, go look online, see what type of brokers you have. I always tell people, go back to your sponsor and ask them what they use, grab their affiliate link, because all of these brokers, they pay out affiliates. So you might as well grab them. It's the correct thing to do. Go to your upline first, and if they don't have the answer, they'll direct you to the right place. So you get push notifications on your phone, check the expiry time, enter and profit. So same thing. If you guys want to, work with our great binary educators and attend their sessions, you need to either upgrade to NFX or you need to be on the Prime package. And like I said, when it comes to the Titan app or the NFX app, those two apps are going to make you a lot of money. Rashila has people that she's worked with that know how to take those indice trades on Titan, and they've recovered their gold Prime investment in 1 month. Absolutely amazing. NFX, the reason people like NFX is because the risk to reward ratio is better. So, when you enter a trade, right away how much you can win, how much you can lose, and how long the trade is. So you have great perspective on what is about to happen. So with that said, I just wanted to let you guys know tomorrow night, I saw a lot of questions in the chat. So this is what we're going to do tomorrow night, 7 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Central. Tony, Rashila, and I will come back for Q&A because I know a lot of people have questions. Do you guys want to do that? Drop a 3 if you want to do that. If you want the 3 of us to come tomorrow and answer all of your questions, we'll do it for about an hour. All right, cool. All right, so make sure, get your team on that call. We have 91 people on this call. I know there's a lot more people on your teams that have questions, so make sure that they come tomorrow. And the last thing I wanted to do, let me switch.
I'm gonna say something too before you close out. One last.
Yeah, no problem. You can go ahead and close it out. But this is the last thing I wanted to show you guys. We are doing a live event. Can you guys see that? We are going to do a live event. Is that what you were going to say, Rashila?
Nope, but go
Oh,
ahead.
okay. I'm sorry. So we're going to do a live event in Florida, Hollywood, Florida, just by Miami. So that is going to be August 28th. It's going to be absolutely amazing. You're going to get to see your presidential diamonds, Ali, Thomas, JJ. You're going to see your ambassadors, Hamza, Pierre, and you're going to see the rest of us as well. So this is going to be absolute fun. We're going to have a chance to, finally connect in person. So this is a big deal for a lot of us because this business is something that we built through a pandemic. A lot of us didn't know each other beforehand, and we've become like really close friends. So this is going to be an excellent opportunity for you guys to meet, the people that really put this together. You get to meet the founders of the Lions Den. You get to meet the vice president of the company. So this will be absolutely amazing. So Ali can drop the link or just go into the Lions Den group, ask your upline, ask whoever invited you to this call, just ask them for the link to the event, buy a ticket, come and join us. It's going to be awesome. So with that said, let me go ahead and hand it back to Rashila. You can go ahead and close it out. Do you need the screen, Rashila, or no?
No.
Okay.
So the last thing I want to say is, guys, again, thank you for logging into the call. I just hope you got some feedback and some just good information that you can apply during your trading. But real quick, if you guys can just drop in the chat, what is your goals for the rest of this year? Because it's like less than 5 months left in this year. So go ahead and type what's your goals for the rest of this year. And I want you guys to look at this right now, okay? Whatever your goal is, guys, I want you to just understand, guys, you have to move fast with this, guys, because if you want to make money in these markets, listen, it's over 10 million people worldwide that's making money in this market, okay? We want you to be doing that too, because we have Project 1000 going on where we're dedicated to helping over 1,000 people make a lot of money off this industry, like 5 to 7 figures, okay? You guys can totally do this, but it's up to you. You have to move quickly with this, guys. Go through the education, start practicing every single day so you can get consistent with trading, so you can dive into your live account right away so you can crush those goals. Whatever your goal is, that's my goal, okay? I'm gonna work it with you, but it's all up to you, guys. Slow feet does not eat. If you take your time on this and go slow, you're not gonna make no money and you're not gonna eat. Success loves speed. You do this quick with urgency, you guys are going to be able to crush all those dreams and goals that you're trying to achieve, okay? So with that said, guys, I'm out. Sniper Queen out. I'll see you guys on the next call, and we look forward to seeing you guys in Florida. Take care.
Thank you, everybody. Have a good night, and show up on the next call. The next call will be, actually, you know what? We might as well just hang out here because let me just go ahead and stop this recording. Give me a second.
Stop the record and play some music.